Hi guys! Today I have for you a full body vinyasa class. There will be a lot of fluidity, a lot of stretchy positions, but also elements of strength in this class. So get ready and let's get started by sitting either with the legs crossed or you can sit on the shins. Place the hands on top of the thighs and close the eyes. Take a few moments to center yourself. Bring the awareness to the body. Feel the body in the space around you. Feel the sit bones grounded on the mat. The spine elongating. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the jaw, the eyelids, the forehead. Connect to the breath. Let's start the practice by taking a deep breath in. Guide the air all the way to the bottom of the lungs. And exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose, filling up the whole body with the air. Open the mouth and exhale. And one more in. Out through the mouth. Take as much time as you need here in the stillness with the eyes closed. And when you feel ready, open the eyes. Let's start by sitting on the mat. Place the feet as wide as the edges of the mat and the hands behind you, fingers pointing forward. Lower the knees to the right and then to the left, to the right and to the left. One more time, to the right. Then lower the knees to the left and then come back through center. Point the fingers to the back of the mat. Keep the hands as wide as the shoulders and then take a big step or a few steps with the hands to the back of the mat. Make sure that you are not locking the elbows. So micro bend in the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, look forward, and then release. And again, inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades towards the spine, then release. One more, lift and hold here. Inhale, and exhale, release. Walk the hands towards the body. Rest the hands next to the hips. Keep the feet as wide as the edges of the mat with the toes pointing outwards. Shift the weight forward. Lift the pelvis from the mat. Find your squat. Place the elbows on the insides of the knees and the palms of the hands together in front of the chest. The tailbone is pointing down. Reach even higher with the crown of the head. And press the elbows into the knees. Engage the glutes to open the hips a bit more. You may imagine that I hold my hand above the head. See if you can touch to my hand. Notice what's happening with the abdominals. Notice the space that's being created in between the vertebrae in the spine. One more inhalation, keep opening the knees. And exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Extend the knees, adjust the heels so they are as wide as the edges of the mat as well, feet parallel to each other, and just sway the body from side to side. You can keep the knees bent slightly. Prioritize lengthening of the spine. Relax the neck. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly start lifting the body. Inhale. Roll vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders to the back and down. Walk the feet so they are as wide as the hip bones. Place the hands at the top of the thighs, underneath the glutes. Engage the glutes. Inhale. Lift the chest. Slide the hands down the legs. Keep pressing the hip bones forward. Lift the chest to the ceiling. And then lift it up. And find forward fold. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest. You can slide the hands down the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Find your forward fold. One more time, inhale, lift up. Slide the hands down the thighs, squeeze the glutes, lift the chest. Inhale, lift. And exhale, standing forward fold. Lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Draw the shoulder blades to the spine. And exhale, step the feet to the back and lift the hips into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Point the fingers outwards. Start shifting the weight from side to side. Keep the spine neutral. And then point the fingers to the back. Shift the weight forward and back. And if this is too much for you, you can stay with the previous variation with the fingers pointing outwards. Allow the heels of the palms to lift from the mat as you shift the weight to the back. Then shift the shoulders on top of the wrists and release the wrist. The forearms stretch, fingers are pointing forwards. Inhale, open the chest, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, chin to the chest. Inhale, open the chest, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Create space in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, open the chest, arch the back, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Work with your breath, opening as you inhale and rounding the back as you exhale. Once again, find neutral spine, tuck the toes under. Exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Press the hands to the mat, lift the hips to the back and up. You may add some movement, maybe not the head from side to side. See if you can guide the belly a bit closer to your thighs, finding even more length through the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists, find your plank. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the knees just to a hover. Guide the belly towards the thighs, lift the hips to the back and up and extend the knees. Ripple forward, find your plank. Then bend the knees, belly towards the thighs, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Once again, forward. Bend the knees, belly towards the thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot from the mat, one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the right knee. Pull the right heel to the glute. Exhale, pull the right knee to the chest. See how gently you can step the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Lower the left knee to the mat so you land in this 90-90 lunge. Place the hands on the hips. Keep the left hip stacked on top of the left knee. Pull the elbows to the back. Inhale. Arch the back, lift the chest, so just the movement of the pelvis. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under and round the whole back. Drop the chin to the chest, press the hip bones forward. Inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the back. And exhale, round the back. Press the hip bones forward, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Round the back, tuck the tailbone under, keep the hips square. And inhale, find neutral spine. Exhale, bend the right knee. If the right knee is in front of the right heel, that's okay. And then lift the hips on top of the left knee. And again, lower. Then lift. One more. Sink low with the pelvis and hold here. Lower the right forearm on the right thigh. Bend the left knee. Circle the left arm to the back. Reach for the left foot. And then pull the heel to the glute. If you have enough space in the body and the range of movement in the shoulders is sufficient, you can flip the grip and point the left elbow to the back. Sink low with the pelvis, square the hips, keep the chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Release the left foot. Extend the arms over the head. Exhale. Lower the hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee and step the left foot next to the right foot. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and sit on the mat. Lower the left hand next to the left hip. The closer the hand to the glute, the more challenging the movement will be. The fingers are pointing away from you. Inhale, lift the glutes. Circle the right arm above the head. Exhale, lower. And now to the right hand behind you. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the pelvis, open the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Left hand next to the left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Right hand next to the right hip. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Place the hands next to the hips. You can do that with or without the use of the hands. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can also reach the hands forward, shift the weight on the feet, and make your way into a chair pose. So stay low with the pelvis, extend the arms next to the ears, shift the weight on the heels. Inhale. And exhale, you can either connect the palms of the hands or you can keep the hands as wide as the shoulders. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe sink even lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Step back into a plank. Shift the chest forward, Chaturanga. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, roll through the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the left foot from the mat, one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the left knee, pull the heel to the glute. Exhale, pull the left knee to the chest, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists, and gently step the left foot to the inside of the left hand. Lower the right knee underneath the right hip and lift the chest. Place the hands on the hips. Elbows are pointing to the back. Keep the shoulders stacked on top of the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone under, press the hip bones forward. Inhale, open, arch the back, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back, press the hip bones forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, find neutral spine. Exhale, bend the left knee, sink low with the hips. Again, if the left knee is in front of the left ankle, that's okay. Keep guiding the left heel down to the mat. And then lift it up. Bend the left knee. And then lift the right hip on top of the right knee. One more time, bend the left knee and stay here. Lower the left forearm on the left thigh. If you need to adjust this left foot, walk it a bit more forward. Bend the right knee and circle the right arm to the back. Place the right hand on top of the right foot and then guide the right heel towards the glute. Again, you can flip the grip, pointing the right elbow to the back. Keep the hips square. Keep lowering the pelvis forward and down. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale. And now release the right foot. Extend the right knee. Inhale. Lift the hands above the head, palms together, hands as wide as the shoulders. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. Inhale, step the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Bend the knees and sit on the mat. Place the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips. Circle the left arm above the head, open the chest to the ceiling, and exhale, lower the hips. Place the left hand next to the left hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Right hand next to the right hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Lift. Exhale, lower. Either place the hands next to the hips, or if you want to challenge yourself, reach the arms forward, shift the weight on the feet, and make your way into a chair pose. So lift the hips, keep the knees bent, palms either together or as wide as the shoulders. Sink even deeper with the pelvis and just hold. Look forward, keep the chest lifted. Inhale. And exhale. One more in-breath. Exhale, hinge at the hips, extend the knees, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Step back into a plank. Shift the chest forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Lift the thighs and the knees from the mat. Pull the shoulders to the back. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists, find your plank. Now you may lower the knees to the mat. We are going to lower on our bellies. So try to keep the body in one line without dipping the hips. So again, if you need, lower the knees to the mat. Shift the chest slightly forward, bend the elbows, keep the elbows pointing to the back, and lower all the way down to the mat. Bend the right knee, keep the hands next to the rib cage. Rotate the chest to the right, step the right foot to the space behind you. Lift the chest, then open the hips to the right, open the right knee to the right, and then lift yourself up into your Skandasana. So the left knee is pointing up, right knee is pointing away from you. Then lower the hips, lower the left hand, the right hand to the mat. Make your way on your belly. Keep the right knee bent. One more time. Open the chest to the right, step the right foot behind you, and then spin on the mat. Make your way into Skandasana. Lower the hips, the hands to the mat. Lower all the way down on your belly. Extend the right leg. Bend the left knee. Now rotate the chest to the left. Step the left foot behind you. Lift the chest. Spin to the left. Lift the hips. Skandasana. Lower the hips. Lower the hands to the mat. And all the way down on your belly. One more time, step the left foot behind you as you open the chest to the left. And then lift the hips. Palms of the hands together in front of the chest, left knee is pointing away from you. Lower the hips, lower the hands to the mat, and make your way on your belly. Extend the left leg on the mat. And then make your way into a tabletop position. Walk the knees behind the wrists and lower the hips in between the feet. If this is too much, you may sit on top of the pillow or a blanket. Or if this is still too much, reverse it on your belly. So then you will just pull the heels to the glutes. You can stay here with the knees pointing forward, or start lowering the back towards the mat. So maybe you will make your way on the forearms. Or maybe you can lower the back completely on the mat and just hold here. See if you can tuck the tailbone under slightly to elongate the quads, the front of the thighs. And just allow yourself to breathe here naturally, to follow the patterns of the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And now slowly let go of this position. Lift the back from the mat. Lower the hands in front of you. Cross the ankles under the glutes and sit on the mat with the legs extended in front of you. Flex the feet. If you want, you can sit on top of some kind of elevation here. Inhale, lift the hands above the head and exhale, hinge at the hips. And for this position, I would like you to keep the knees extended. So we focus on a hamstring stretch. So even if you hinge here, that's okay. Think of guiding the chest forward and belly down. So when you have the belly glued to the thighs, then you can lower the chest. You can place the hands next to the legs or on the feet, or maybe you can place the one hand on top of the opposite wrist. And just stay in the position. Find your breath. The more you flex the feet, meaning the more you press the heels forward and toes towards the body, the more sensations you may feel in your calves. Think of elongating the spine, sending the sit bones to the back. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, start lifting the upper body. Bend the knees. Scoop forward on the mat. Place the hands under the knees. Inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, make your way on your back. Pull the knees to the chest. Place the feet on the outer edges. Place the hands on the outer edges of the feet. Open the knees, stack the heels on top of the knees, and you can rock gently side to side here for a few first moments. Keep the sacrum grounded on the mat. And then find stillness. Now press the hands into the feet and feet into the hands, finding resistance. And then release. Just press the hands into the feet. And again, press the feet into the hands. Then release. One more. Press. And release. And just hold here. Then let go of the feet, pull the knees to the chest. Inhale. And exhale, extend the legs on the mat, make your way into Shavasana. Extend the arms to the side, or place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, finding a comfortable position. Allow yourself to relax. Observing the body, breathing in and breathing out. Come back to the breath. And of course, know that if you want to stay longer in your Shavasana, you may pause the recording. When you feel ready, start bringing gentle movements back to the body. Move the fingers, wiggle the toes. Either stretch on the mat or pull the knees to the chest. You may roll on the side, making your way into a fetal position. Maybe stay there a bit longer, or slowly start making your way into a seated position on the mat. Keep the eyes closed. Let's finish this practice with a few rounds of box breathing. We are going to inhale, hold, then exhale, and then hold at the bottom for the count of 4. So one more natural inhalation to prepare. One more exhalation. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And now come back to the natural breath. Take a moment to thank yourself for this practice. And when you feel ready, you may open the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing together. If you enjoyed this class, I would really appreciate if you left me a comment or subscribe to the channel for more classes. Once again, thank you so much for being here.